Today we are making a simple but delicious pound cake. Hello and welcome back to Pop Keto. We are in the kitchen again today. We are making a pound cake. It's just one of those things that it's a bit of a comfort food. It's something that's handy to have around, and it's actually really versatile as well. Hey, if you're one of our new subscribers, we want to say a big thank you to you. Welcome. And if you're not a subscriber yet, welcome as well. Feel free to have a look around and see some of the other things we've been cooking up. Pound cake, easy, easy, easy. You're throwing most of the ingredients straight into the bowl. Not a lot of technique to this one at all. So let's get into it. The first thing we're going to start off with is 220 grams of almond flour or ground almonds. We use ground almond generally because it's easier to get, so whatever you have around. And to that we are adding 15 grams of coconut flour. Now it doesn't sound like a lot, but what this does is it helps regulate the liquid and the moisture in the cake. Now in this section, the last thing we're going to add is 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, just like so. And we're just going to give this a little bit of a mix. Now this is not the big bowl that we're mixing everything in. I'm just preparing the dry ingredients before we get to the liquids. Done, let's put this aside. All right, so here's our big mixing bowl. First thing we're going to add 5 eggs. So we're just adding them straight into the bowl. Don't need to worry about Don't need to worry about separating them or anything. They will be absolutely fine. Go double. To this we are adding our sweetener. I like to do that on a scale. So we are adding 105 grams of erythritol. Sugar-free vanilla is the next thing that we're adding, and it's just 1 teaspoon. And we're just going to give this a mix until the eggs are a little bit frothy. To this we are now going to add 3 tablespoons of heavy cream or double cream, depending on where you're from. And we just mix that in as well. Here's where we bring back our dry ingredients from before, and we're just going to dump the whole thing straight in. And again, just on low speed, mix that through. Just taking a chance to scrape down the sides as well, just so that we're getting it all mixed in properly. Now the last thing we're going to add is some melted butter. Now I've melted this in the microwave a little while ago and I've let it cool, so it's not going to cook the eggs in the dish yet. And again, we just mix that through. Now I've preheated the oven to gas mark 4, about 180 degrees, and we're going to put this into a lined tin. And so when I say lined, I've used some butter around it, baking paper, and then I put another bit of butter on the inside just to make sure it doesn't stick to that either. And we just plonk that into the tin. And we're going to put this in the oven for about 45 to 50 minutes, but I'll start checking on it for about 40 minutes. All right, so let's get it out. Look at that. That looks like a pound cake. All right, so we're going to leave that to cool for a few minutes and then we'll slice it up. All right, so let's slice this up. Look at that. Show you that. That is so, so good. And the good thing about this recipe is it's really, really versatile. If you have a lemon icing recipe, you can put some of that on there. After you've mixed it up, if you wanted to put a handful of berries like raspberries or blueberries, this is something that we do a little bit. About half a cup worth of berries in there, and it's a really, really nice thing. And you can toast that off once you've made slices of it. It's just a really, really good base recipe. All right, so let's have a taste. It's exactly what you want. It's almond flour, so it does have a little bit of an almond taste to it, but it's got a nice amount of vanilla in it. Sometimes I think the 1 teaspoon of vanilla seems not quite very much, but in this context, it's perfect. Put a bit of butter on it while it's nice and warm, that'll be nice as well. Give this recipe a try, give it to your family, give it to your friends. Why not have it for afternoon tea this week? And hope you've enjoyed it. We will see you next time. Stay happy, stay healthy, bye.